Bridgerton Season 3 is on the horizon and Netflix just dropped a sneak peek. But hold on tight because this time around, we're diving into the love story of Colin Bridgerton and Penelope Feith Harrington. Yes, you heard it right. Long-term friends turn into something more. In the past seasons, we've swooned over Daphne's romance and endured the drama of Anthony's love triangle. But now, it's Colin and Penelope's turn to take the spotlight. And guess what? Penelope, the notorious Lady Whistledown, is in the mix. Netflix teased us with 2 exciting clips. In one, Penelope can't help but gush over Colin's mesmerizing blue eyes. Talk about a flirtatious moment. But then, things get a bit awkward as she retreats from her boldness. And in other snippet, we catch a glimpse of Colin comforting Penelope, who seems to have a tearful moment. For the first time in the series, both romantic leads, Colin and Penelope, have their storylines in previous seasons, making them familiar faces to the audience. And with the revelation of Lady Whistledown's true identity hanging over their heads, the stakes are higher than ever for the budding romance. The second clip hints at a different kind of love story for the Bridgerton family. Colin and Penelope's dynamic is shifting from friendship to something deeper, leading them to navigating the unfamiliar waters of openly expressing their romantic interest. But with this new territory comes awkwardness and uncertainty, setting their courtship apart from the smoother romances we've seen before. But that's not all that is changing this season. For the first time, the show diverges from the timelines of the source material, skipping over the 3rd book in the series. This means we are in for even more surprises and unexpected twists as the show takes us on a journey beyond the pages of the novels. Simon Ashley, who plays Kate Sharma, has some tantalizing teasers about what is in store for Kate and Anthony's storyline in the upcoming season. In an interview, Ashley hinted that the fans will not be disappointed. When asked if viewers can expect rioting in the streets or domestic bliss for Kate and Anthony, she assured, "I think they'll be really happy." She went on to express how much fun she and Jonathan Bailey had to explore their characters' journey post-season 2, especially enjoying the blissful domestic life together. However, Ashley humbly acknowledged that while Kate and Anthony's story is significant, the spotlight in Season 3 will primarily shine on Luke Newton's Colin and Nicola Coughlan's Penelope. She expressed pride in their performances and was excited for audiences to witness their story unfold. The upcoming season of Bridgerton brings forth a unique situation in the series' history. While it's not uncommon for central characters to return, the absence of a romantic lead from the previous season is a first. Phoebe Denver returned for Season 2, but Regé-Jean Page did not, leaving the continuation of Season 1's main romance to play off-screen. Now with Denver also departing from the show, neither Daphne nor Simon will appear in Season 3, leaving space for Colin and Penelope's love story to take center stage. The return of Anthony Bridgerton and his wife Kate for Season 3 presents a unique dynamic. It's unclear how much focus will be placed on their marriage in the storyline. While they may receive attention similar to supporting characters in the ensemble cast, the absence of Daphne and Simon could still significantly alter the show's dynamic. Bailey's presence in the upcoming season might have been somewhat affected by this jam-packed schedule. Since wrapping up Season 2, the star has been a busy bee. He landed a role in the Showtime historical mini-series Following Travelers, earning himself a Golden Globe nomination along the way. On top of that, Bailey is set to dazzle audiences as Fiyero in the highly anticipated 2-part Wicked movie musical. Balancing these comments along with award season obligations and promotional duties could have made it tricky for him to carve out a substantial time for Bridgerton. As a result, we might only catch glimpses of him in a few standout seasons. Season 1 and 2 gave us a peek into the lives of the enchanting Bridgerton siblings, but one member always seemed to linger in the shadows. While the series beautifully delves into the quest for the love of each sibling, there is a feeling that some are left on the sidelines, especially the younger ones. Season 1 and 2 mainly focused on the same set of Bridgertons, with hints of what's to come for future protagonists and parallel storylines, adding depth to the narrative. But now as we catch a glimpse of Bridgerton Season 3, there is a promising shift in the air. Could this mean a fresh perspective on Bridgerton's family dynamics? Perhaps, and for one particular young Bridgerton, whose presence in the book is delightfully entertaining even before their romantic journey unfolds. It's an exciting prospect indeed. Well, hey, synth graced every episode of Bridgerton in Season 1 and 2. The true essence of her character from the books has yet to sparkle on screen. Season 2 drops subtle hints about her vivaciousness and sharp wit, particularly when she playfully teased Lois about her potential as a brilliant diamond, sparking matchmaking attempts from Violet. Being the youngest Bridgerton, Hyacinth's journey towards love is still on the horizon, especially with the series focusing on the eldest sister and brother in season 1 and 2. This oversight leaves Hyacinth with little chance to shine within the family drama. However, as the untold story of Bridgerton's sibling awaits their turn, there's only a limited number of seasons left to explore Hyacinth's vibrant character fully. With potential seasons of Elios and Francesca diverging from London, it becomes even more crucial for Bridgerton Season 3. Colin and Benedict arcs are true flesh of Hyacinth's charm and depth. With Bridgerton Season 3 zooming in on Colin and Penelope's blossoming romance, Penelope's frequent visits to the Bridgertons' households are bound to increase. This shift in focus might offer viewers a fresh perspective on the Bridgerton family dynamics through Penelope's eyes. Penelope's position as Lois's close friend has already granted her access to the Bridgerton home on numerous occasions. However, with her growing connection to Colin, she may find herself spending even more time among the Bridgertons, providing an outsider's viewpoint that was seldom explored in Season 1 and 2. In the fourth Bridgerton book, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, Penelope's observations of Bridgerton play a pivotal role, offering a unique glimpse into their lives from an unconventional angle. This perspective, with informational gatherings and candid conversations, sheds light on the true nature of Bridgerton's women. As Penelope dives deeper into the Bridgertons' world, viewers may uncover previously unseen facets of characters like Hyacinth, whose inquisitive nature and sharp wit could steal the spotlight. Francesca's big debut in Bridgerton Season 3 might delay Hyacinth's turn to shine, especially if there is not much time between Season 2 and 3. But don't worry, Hyacinth's got her own story to tell. In the books, Hyacinth's love mixing and mingling at fancy parties, unlike her sister Lois. We've already seen a taste of her fun side at the Danbury Bridgerton Ball in Season 2, where she was the life of the party of the dance floor. While Hyacinth might not be jumping into the matchmaking game like her sibling, her practical approach to love sets her apart. Even though Bridgerton Season 3 might not dive deep into this, we can still expect plenty of excitement from Hyacinth, mirroring the spunkiness we've seen in the books. As Bridgerton Season 3 focuses on Penelope and Colin, adding characters from Queen Charlotte's circle could spice up the plot. Both shows love using flashbacks, so bringing in folks from the prequel spin-off makes sense. A Bridgerton story takes us way back to the start of Queen Charlotte's rule, around 60 years before the main Bridgerton storyline. It introduces new and old faces, showing how Charlotte became the awesome queen we know. One interesting character is Brimsley, Queen Charlotte's right-hand man. He's got a secret, he's gay and in love with Reynolds, the king's secretary. But since being gay was a no-no back then, their love was kept hush-hush. Bridgerton Season 3 could dive into their love story, exploring what happened after the prequel. Maybe Brimsley finds a new love or thinks back on old times. Reynolds play a significant role in Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story as Brimsley's lover and the king's secretary. Their passionate affair was a major plotline in the prequel, yet Reynolds is never mentioned in Bridgerton. Actor Hugh Sachs mentioned a deleted scene explaining Reynolds' fate, where an older Brimsley reunites with him after years apart. This scene could add closure to their romance in Bridgerton Season 3. Lady Danbury, like Queen Charlotte, had her trust aid in Coral, although Coral hasn't appeared in Bridgerton yet. Her return could shed light on Lady Danbury's journey over the years. Violet's father, Lord Lingar, was a significant figure in her life, known for his homemade party hats and affection for his family. While he hasn't been shown in Bridgerton, flashbacks could be explored in his relationship with Violet, his wife, and possibly his grandchildren. Lady Vivian Ledger, Violet's mom, was portrayed as a traditionalist in Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. While it's unclear while she's alive during Bridgerton Season 1, her perspective on her daughter's marriage and her husband's affair could add layers to the storyline in Season 3. There's so much we wish to see in the upcoming season. Which characters do you want to come back? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.